even with the somewhat alternative, well, I would say internationally alternative education that I grew up with and experienced from being homeschooled, learning from home, as well as going to a tutorial to take classes, even as alternative as that was, I was still growing up within a system that set expectations about what I should be learning at what time I should be wanting to learn it or already have learned something. And then that was very present still. Less present perhaps than in public private schools in the United States, but certainly present. But even with that difference, I have learned a lot about my own projections and the structures and expectations that I hold within myself that I want to not project onto my children's lives. And I want my kids to experience even less of that. I don't think they'll be free of it either. I think the expectations and the societal structures and projections are so much more than we can even look at right now, which is also why I think changing our education system now is like, yeah, and it doesn't need to be for the future, it needs to be now. So my hope is that they experience less of that wounding that our educational system and societal ideas and projections. So I want to really hold and keep present that they are their own individuals. They're their own people. They are not just partial humans because they're still children. They're whole humans. And I want them to grow, and I want them to discover, and I want them to work through challenges, and I want them to develop tools to navigate the world. Not an educational system, but to navigate the world. Not just a bubble where we live, but to be citizens of the world truly, to the extent that we can. And so what my hopes with education, as far as with my children goes, I really hope to provide a space where they can pursue what they actually want to, what motivates them, helping them learn, supporting them in learning how to learn. So we're listening to our kids. And we also are listening to ourselves and saying, what does our family need for this season? And then how do we meet the kids' needs for this season that they're in? And what are they telling us? And then what's underneath what they're telling us? And let's help them navigate those emotions.